to my channel. Today's video is a tutorial on this entire New Year's Eve super glam, super classic smoky eye look with a twist of gold in there. So I hope you guys love this look because I have loved how it has turned out. Also, it is my first YouTube talk through video tutorial, so it is going to be a longer than normal video because it is not a voiceover. I have talked through the entire look. Definitely do let me know in the comments, and I would love to do more videos like these. So before we start, as always, if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Definitely hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video from me, and do follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of fun mini tutorials and tips and tricks and things like that on there. So definitely do follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Let's start. I'm starting off taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and just applying it all over my eyelids. This is one of the most important things before you're doing any kind of smoky eye, whether it's black or any color. Just to make sure that you have a nice even skin tone to start off with. And now I'm just setting that base with a powder foundation. This one is a MAC Studio Fix. Using my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette and a MAC 224 brush, I'm just going to go in with that shade Sandalwood, and I'm going to start to apply that just above my crease and into it. This is a really nice and large fluffy blending brush, so it really helps to kind of really get that smoked out effect in your first transition crease shade. Next, I'm going to take the shade Cocoa, which is a deeper, darker brown, on a Sigma E25 brush. It is a more tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to start to apply that shade into the crease. Just kind of start to create the shape of the smoky eye that we are trying to create here. I'm basically, if you just feel your eye, I am basically just following the shape of my eye bone, I guess, you know, the eye socket bone that you have. I'm literally just following that shape and creating the smoky eye. You're gonna have to be very patient while you're blending this because it's going to need a lot of blending to create a classic smoky eye. So what I'm doing is literally picking up the color on the tip of the brush and nothing around it, and because it is such a perfect tapered blending brush, it is going to deposit the color right into the crease, and then the bristles under are just going to kind of help really blend that out, as you can see. And then just going back very slightly into Sandalwood and just going over that top edge right there to blur everything out and build even more smoke. Next, using the same Sigma E25, I'm just going to dip into this shade Black Truffle. It's basically a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to start to deposit that into the crease as well. This was just one time that I have dipped into the eyeshadow, and I'm just creating that shape, following the shape we created with the other brown eyeshadow that we applied before this, and just making sure everything is well blended. You don't want to go too high with the black, just want to make sure it is in and under the crease. As you can see, I'm just picking up the eyeshadow on the tip of the brush. This is the second time I'm picking it up, and once again doing the same thing, trying to intensify that black. Next, I'm taking my NYX gel eyeliner on a Morphe M224 brush. It is one of their concealer brushes with synthetic hair, and I'm just going to apply that as a base on my eyelid to create that intensity for a black smoky eye. I'm not going all the way up to the crease. I am just kind of applying it till about there, and just kind of blending out the harsh edges with this brush itself. Before I pack on any more of the black eyeshadow, I'm just going over these edges with Cocoa Once again, very slightly, just on this tapered brush that already has black on it. It's just to kind of blend, just to kind of enhance that transition shade in case we've covered it with the black, which I think I had. Next, I'm taking some more of that black eyeshadow on a flat brush, and I'm just starting to pack that all over my eyelids. You want to make sure you pack, you don't want to make sure you swipe, because that's just going to move around all of that matte black eyeshadow that we're putting on there. Finally, I'm taking my Estee Lauder Kajal pencil. It is the new one that I got at the Estee Lauder warehouse sale, and I'm just gonna kind of line my top waterline. So now that we're done with the top part of the eye, you just want to kind of clean this up and just move on to your base. First things first, I'm gonna spray myself with the Smashbox PhotoFinish Primer Water to create a nice base for my base. Once that sets, I'm using my Benefit Porefessional Primer, and I'm just gonna apply that into my open pores. Next, I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty Foundation and mixing in the Glamglow Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, just because my face is a little dry and this is usually for more oily to combination skins. And I want to use this because it's super full coverage, but I need to add something moisturizing in that as well. Plus, this is kind of an illuminator. It's got like a little illuminating tint to it, so it's going to be really nice to kind of mix these two in and apply it all over the face. And start to apply it all over my face. Next, I'm using the Morphe M439 brush, and I'm just going to start to apply this foundation. Blend it all over my face. Now, this is the second most important thing about doing a dark smoky eye or a black smoky eye, is that your base needs to be flawless. Because if you do not have a flawless base and you just do the smoky eye, like I'm looking like a panda, I have a black eye right now. So it is imperative that you have the most flawless base, and especially your under eye circles need to be covered completely to really be able to pull off a black smoky eye. I have been using this brush a lot in my past videos to blend out my foundation, and I really like the finish this brush gives. Like it doesn't leave, because of the shape of the brush, it's not like a stippling brush or anything, so it does not leave streak marks on your face when you blend your foundation in. So I kind of really like this brush now. Next, I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer, one of my favorites of late, and I'm just going to apply that under my eye. It has an amazing peachy undertone. I'm in the shade Caramel Corn, and it really helps kind of hide this darkness around my mouth and my under eye circles that are behaving completely out of control these days. So I do want a super sculpted base, so I'm going in with my LA Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Toast, and I'm just going to apply that to contour my face up. So just kind of applying that into my hollows of the cheek, down the bridge of my, ooh, that's not right, down the bridge of my nose, there, that's better. And on my forehead, because I have a massive forehead and we want to try and hide that. And then kind of just blend that out. Next, I'm just going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just kind of clean that contour right there. So I'm baking here, but I definitely can't bake under my eyes because very dry and they'll just crack and it'll look super creasy. Just kind of right here. This is the new Morphe sponge and it is so convenient to do all of this with this sponge. So I get super oily in this area right here, which is why I'm just baking that much, really setting that. And then for the rest of my under eyes, I'm just going to kind of use that on a normal brush and just set that under my eyes, everywhere else that I used. Next, I'm taking my latest favorite, the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. And I'm just going to use the brush that it came with and I'm going to intensify that contour. Woo! And take it up till about there. Now just dusting all of that powder away. So to kind of set all those powders and that base, I'm just going to spray the Smashbox PhotoFinish primer once again, just to kind of start to set that base. And I'm going to hold off on the blush and the highlight just yet. I'm going to start to finish my under eyes and then I will come back to finishing my base completely. Taking that Estee Lauder Kajal pencil again, I'm just going to start to apply that into my waterline. More so on the outer corner as compared to the inside. I'm just going to make sure the inside is just inside the waterline. But on the outside, I am kind of bringing it down a little. And before that sets, I'm just going to start to kind of blend that. Oh my god, I am so scared. Are you seeing how creamy that is? I am scared to really blend this out. I'm going to have to set this as well. So you kind of want to start to taper it as you bring it closer to the inner corner of your eye. You don't want it as thick. So now to give a nice little twist to this classic smoky eye, what I'm going to do is add some gold to my lower waterline. So from the same palette, I'm taking this 24 karat gold eyeshadow and I'm just going to take it on an angled brush. This one is from Ignite. And once I've picked up that eyeshadow on my brush, I'm just going to spritz it with water to make it super potent. And then I'm just going to take that and apply it right there. Just till about halfway. And then just to give it that extra oomph, I'm just going to go over it with the NYX Liquid Crystal Body Liner in this gold shade. And I'm just going to kind of just go over that. Finally, I'm going to apply the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara to my lashes. Just intensifying everything. I am going to be popping on falsies. So I'm just going to apply these lashes called Starlet by House of Lashes and I'm just going to be right back. And I'm back. So these are the lashes. You probably cannot even see them, but they're these rounded lash and oh, you probably still can't see them. Basically, they just add a lot more intensity. So because I decided on the gold, I'm going to highlight everything gold. And for that, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Golden Sands Edition 3D Highlighter Palette. And I'm going to use their shade Seychelles. Using this brush I got from Primark. It does not have any name or anything. I just saw it at Primark. It just had a really nice tapered shape to it, which is perfect to highlight your cheekbones and like smaller places with. So just using that. Wow, so beautiful. I've started to love highlighting over here just because, like, look at that. When you turn your face, it just looks so beautiful. Then I'm just using the corner of that brush to kind of highlight the bridge, just the bridge of my nose. And with whatever else is left, I'm just going over my chin and my forehead. For the lips, I want to go for something super light because the eyes are my main focus. So I'm going to apply the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cape Town and just... You know, I just realized I haven't applied blush. Damn it. So I'm just going to wait for the lips to set and then I'm going to apply something over it. For the blush, I think I'll just go for a matte peach color. So I'm going to take this blush from Chambord. It's just basically a very peachy matte blush and I'm just going to apply the slightest hint of this blush. There we go. This is like a perfect nude. It looks like you don't have lips anymore. But I quite like it with this look, but I'm still gonna pair it with the Dose of Colors Over the Top Gloss by Desi Perkins and Katie. And that's it, we're done, guys. I hope you guys love this look because I have loved how it has turned out. And once again, I'm sorry for this video being super long because it was my first talk through, and I hope you guys liked it. If you all did not, I will be more than happy to go back to my voiceovers. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!